Happy Friday, everybody. Johnny RENZULLI here. Today, I want to talk about a few things, as usual. And today, I'm going to talk about mental enslavement in 2018 globally. I'm going to talk about Roseanne and the reboot of her show. And I'm also going to talk about the Russian collusion. Let's start off with mental enslavement in 2018. So mental enslavement in 2018, you have one unrealistic group of individuals who expect you to listen and agree with everything that they say. And if not, you're a horrible, wretched person. You should be thrown to the wolves, and you're just wretched. And that side, that unrealistic side, is this liberal side. Oh, everybody should have this, and we should believe that, and you could say this, and you could do that. Yet, if you disagree with them, they ostracize you. They label you things that you're not. Okay? Let's take Kanye West, for example. I know I talked about Kanye West last week. So let's talk about Kanye West's latest comment about 400 years of slavery was a choice. First of all, it wasn't 400 years, so he was wrong on that. But that's about the only thing he was wrong about. What he was trying to say, until the mainstream media got their hands on it and spun it, was that in today's society, 2018, you're not a slave. Nobody's a slave. So if you want to continue to believe you're a slave in 2018, that's your choice. That's what he was trying to say. He was trying to awaken people that in today's society, you're not a slave. No one's a slave. I mean, you are a slave if you're in debt. You know who people are enslaved to? Their credit card companies. That's who you're enslaved to. They want you to be in debt. Try to get out of debt. That's a little tip I'm giving you. So yes, Kanye West did not say that slavery was a choice. It happened. We all know it happened. But when the mainstream media gets a hold of something, they spin it. When certain individuals get a hold of something, they spin it to be what they want it to be. Just like when Trump said, only the Mexicans that are bad come into America. They only bring in their rapists and murder. That's not what he said. What he said was some rapists and some murderers come in and some gangbangers come in. That's true. MS-13, I'm in Los Angeles. I see spray painted all over the place. So he was accurate when he made that statement, but the mainstream media spun it to make him look like some horrible racist, which then caught on and people believed. And now if you say you're a Trump supporter or think differently than a Democrat or a liberal, you're a horrible, wretched person, even though you're in America and you have the freedoms of expression and free thought and to believe what you want. But the minute you say you believe something different, you're a horrible, wretched person, which is a joke. Remember, they want you complacent. They want you down. That's what that side thrives on. Complacency. Making you believe you're not good enough to achieve things that everybody achieves. That's what drives that group of people. That's their whole agenda. Keeping you downtrodden, making you think you're downtrodden to not better yourself. And that's what Kanye West was saying. All he's saying is, you could think differently. You could not think that you're a victim, because that's what they want you to believe. You're a victim. You're not a victim. Nobody's a victim unless you choose to be a victim. Okay? When you get educated, they lose power. Remember that. When you gain knowledge, they lose power. It's a shame that we have to choose between Democrat and Republican, and there's not something in the middle. I think if more people realize what that one side, that unrealistic side, is doing to people, maybe there will be a middle ground. See, I don't label myself one or the other, Democrat, Republican. I don't like being one or the other. I think if more people wake up which is what Kanye, I believe, is doing, waking people up, there will be a middle ground. So yes, even when people are fed lies constantly, they will continue to believe the lies because the foundation of everything they believe is lies. So if you replace it with truth, they're thrown off. So even when something's broken down for people, down to the basics, and pieced together, and you show them truth, they will continue to believe lies because all of the foundation is lies. You take the foundation out of false. So people has to stop believing lies. You're being lied to. You're being manipulated. You're being bamboozled. Okay? That's what the mainstream media does. It spins things to make you believe lies. You have a brain. God gave you a brain. Use it wisely. Pick up a book. Pick up your computer. Pick up your phone. Pick up your iPad. You could find the truth in things. Do a little research. Do not believe everything you're told. Do not. Okay? Now let's talk about Roseanne. Roseanne, when her show rebooted on March 27th, the final tallies came in. There was an incoming call I had to get rid of for a moment, but I'm back. Roseanne, 27 million people tuned in to watch Roseanne. Everybody knew Roseanne was a Trump supporter. She didn't hide it. She was on Jimmy Fallon the other night, and he, said, good luck, congratulations on your show. It's doing so great. But a lot of people are angry, Roseanne, because you're a Trump supporter. And she said, I don't give a fuck because I had to choose between the lesser of two evils, which I did too. Trump's not a saint, and Hillary Clinton, I won't put those Clintons in the White House again if somebody had a shotgun to my head. Sorry. So I went with Trump just like Roseanne did. But then she was going, this is America. You have freedoms. You have rights. You can choose who to vote for, and it's okay. You can be different. You can vote differently than what the mainstream media and all these unrealistic people that are fed lies expect you to vote for. Who they expect you to vote for. No. They're lies. You're being fed. You're being brainwashed, and they're doing a hell of a job at it. So, 27 million people tuned in to her reboot. And her show is currently the #1. I think it was knocked down to #2 or 3 last week because NCSI's final show was on. So right away when that happened, they were like, Roseanne's show's tanking. It's not. The mainstream media, they would love for her show to tank because those 27 million people that watch that show and continue to watch it are the same people that voted for Trump. 27 million. 27 million and more people voted for Trump. So that whole Russian collusion that's been going on, it's been a year and a half, and they still can't find anything on it. It's because it didn't happen. Okay, you're better off finding a clean pubic hair on Stormy Daniels' crotch than you are finding a collusion between Russia and the 2016 election. Another lie spun by the unrealistic side that make you want to believe something. They're trying to make you believe something that isn't true. Kanye is waking people up to the truth in his way. I see his point. I see where he's going. I think it's the utmost of ignorance and the epitome of racism to look at somebody and judge them on their color on who they should vote for. Oh, you're black? Democrat. You're white? Republican. You're Asian? Half and half. That is the epitome of racism right there. Looking at somebody and looking at their skin color and saying, oh, they're that skin color, they should vote that way. Or they're that skin color, they should vote that way. No. Stop believing lies. Open your brain. God gave you a brain. He gave you knowledge. He gave you the ability to decipher fact from fiction. Don't go on what people tell you and believe it. Pick up a book, pick up your phone, pick up your computer, and find it. Find it. So that's what's going on in today's society. People believing lies. Or people knowing the truth, Or are they afraid to express the truth at work or at a kid's school or at a dinner that somebody's having where a group of people are around because they're afraid to express themselves freely because they're afraid to be ostracized? Because they think differently than what that one unrealistic side is pushing people to believe. Expand your horizons. You don't have to believe that. It's okay to choose different things. That's what America was, that's why it was founded. To have different ideas and different thoughts and different decisions and opinions and all that. So when people try to put you down for believing what you want to believe, or they try to threaten you in some way, tell them to go fuck themselves, because you're an American and you have the choice. And you know, another thing that's funny is too, these individuals that want sanctuary cities and are for illegal aliens and immigrants coming in here, illegal I'm saying, it's because on one side of their face, they want sanctuary cities and I'm for the illegal. And these are people with money or have businesses or, you know, and then on the other side of their face, they're using the illegals for their advantage. Because they know illegals can't go to, you know, labor boards or, you know, anybody to complain about why they're being overworked and underpaid. So the same people that want sanctuary cities and are for illegals are the same people exploiting illegals for their own pocket to get fatter so they don't have to pay an American citizen the right wage or make them work certain hours. See, this is all hypocrisy. This is all mind games that you're being fed. I'm not being fed. And I'm here to help other people not be fed lies. It's okay to express yourself the way you want to express yourself. Do not let anyone determine how you should express yourself. Do not let anyone determine how you should be. Be who you want to be for you. Don't be who you want or you think you should be because you want other people to like you or accept you. That's bullshit. That's not helping anything. That's keeping everyone down. Like I said, if more people wake up, maybe there won't be one side or another we have to choose from. Maybe there will be a middle ground where people will start waking up and realizing, I have to believe things that are in my heart, not by what I'm hearing and not using this. I hope this makes sense because I'm tired of turning on the TV and hearing there's division going on constantly, whether it's black, white, male, female, gay, straight, no matter what you hear, it's somebody being abused in some way. It's always some kind of division taking place. Dividing. There's a reason why they want division. There's a reason why they don't want you to think and open your minds. Like I said in the beginning of this video, once you gain knowledge, they lose power. And no one likes to lose power. When they start losing power, they pull every trick out of the book to try to get this twisted. My advice is don't let anyone twist you. That's all I have to say at the moment. I hope you enjoy your weekend. It's like 84 degrees here in Los Angeles. I don't know wherever you're at in the world. I hope it's beautiful. But again, it will be even more beautiful if you believe what you believe in here and in here, and not what you hear from over here because you want to be accepted. These are mind games. Don't fall for the hype. Don't fall for it. Peace out.